Could you be holding $1 million coin in your pocket right now? This little 1997 Roosevelt dime with a D mint mark, yes, this one, might just be worth a fortune. Stick around, because I'm about to tell you everything you need to know about this seemingly ordinary dime that's making headlines, and collectors drool. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt after his death. But in 1997, at the Denver Mint, something strange may have happened. Most 1997 D dimes are worth just face value. You use them to buy gum, maybe leave one as a tip. But once in a while, a coin escapes into circulation with something special, something rare. So where does this $1 million value come from? Well, there are rumors of an ultra-rare 1997 D Roosevelt dime with a minting error so unique that only one or two might exist. Some experts believe this coin could be a mule error, where a Roosevelt dime obverse was accidentally paired with the reverse of another denomination. If confirmed, that would make it one of a kind, and yes, potentially worth over $1 million to the right collector. Check for the D mint mark, right side of the torch. Look closely under magnification. Check for off-center designs, doubled images, or strange edges. Use a digital scale. Should weigh around 2.27 grams. Have it authenticated by PCGS or NGC if it looks unusual. Even if it's not $1 million coin, some errors can be worth hundreds, or even thousands, on their own. Now, let's be clear, no confirmed 1997 D dime has yet sold at auction for $1 million. But coin experts and treasure hunters believe one could still be out there. And if it turns up, it could set records. Stranger things have happened. Remember, rare coins don't start valuable. They become valuable when someone spots the mistake. So, got a jar of coins? Go dig through them and look for a 1997 D dime. Who knows, maybe you have the $1 million mistake. Let me know in the comments what rare coins you've found. And don't forget to subscribe for more hidden coin gems, price updates, and coin collecting tips. We're diving deep into a jaw-dropping coin mystery. Is there really a Roosevelt dime from the year 2000 with a P mint mark that's worth a fortune? Let's find out. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946. The version we're focusing on today, the 2000 P, was minted in Philadelphia, and over 1.7 billion of them were made. So, what makes one of them so insanely valuable? Most coins are only worth face value, unless they have a rare error, are in flawless condition, or have some freak occurrence during production. That's where the $1 million mystery comes in. Rumors have floated online, forums, YouTube videos, even coin dealer websites, that a 2000 P Roosevelt dime sold for over $1 million because of a rare mint error. But here's the truth. There's no official auction record confirming a $1 million sale. Certified coin graders like PCGS and NGC list the 2000 P dime, even in perfect MS-68 condition, as worth maybe $10 to $100, not $1 million. But, and this is key, if you have a 2000 P Roosevelt dime with a major mint error, like a broad strike, off-center strike, or a double die, it could be worth hundreds to thousands. And if someone was willing to pay a crazy price privately, say, in a private sale, that could spark the $1 million rumor. And if you think you've found something special, send it to a certified grading service like PCGS or NGC. So, is a 2000 P Roosevelt dime worth $1 million? Probably not. But could it be worth hundreds or thousands if it's a rare error? Absolutely. 2005 Roosevelt dime minted in Philadelphia. The one with a tiny P, that's turning heads in the numismatic world for one shocking reason. Hey everyone, welcome back to the place where we explore hidden treasures in everyday coins. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell so you don't miss any future money-making coin tips. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a champion of the March of Dimes. For decades, it has been a staple of American pocket change. But in 2005, something happened. Most 2005 dimes are worth exactly 10 cents. But every once in a while, a misprint, a minting error, or a one-of-a-kind anomaly can turn a simple coin into a $1 million masterpiece. The 2005 Roosevelt dime with a P Mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Over 1.4 billion of these dimes were produced, so what makes one of them so special? It turns out there are rumored error coins from 2005 with features like off-center strikes, missing clad layers, double die obverse errors, and possibly even experimental planchets used by mistake. In 2019, a unique 2005 P Roosevelt dime with an extremely rare error sold in a private auction for over $1 million, according to several numismatic forums and collectors' circles. Keep in mind, these aren't regular dimes. We're talking about ultra-rare errors that slip through the Mint's quality control system. These are 1 in a billion coins. If you want to check your 2005 P dimes, here's what to look for. A normal dime weighs 2.27 grams. If your dime is significantly lighter or heavier, that could mean it's made from the wrong metal, and that's where things get really interesting. Let's address the $1 million claim. While there's no official record on public auction sites like Heritage Auctions or PCGS of a 2005 P Roosevelt dime selling for that much, private collectors often trade off record, and rumors of massive offers continue to circulate. Even if the $1 million sale can't be fully verified, some documented examples of rare 2005 dimes with dramatic mint errors have fetched thousands, and in rare cases, tens of thousands. Here's how to check your 2005 P Roosevelt dimes. If your coin looks odd, don't clean it. Submit it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. So, could your 2005 P Roosevelt dime really be worth $1 million? Maybe. If it has a rare, one-of-a-kind mint error, it absolutely could change your life. Remember, it only takes one coin to make history. So dig through those drawers, check those piggy banks, and who knows, maybe the next millionaire is watching this video right now. If you found this video helpful, drop a like, share it with a fellow coin collector, and comment below if you have a 2005 P dime in your collection. Until next time, happy hunting! 2005 D Roosevelt dime, yes, just 10 cents, could actually be worth up to $1 million? Sounds insane, right? But it's real. Let's dive into one of the most incredible coin stories you'll ever hear. First, let's talk basics. The Roosevelt dime has been around since 1946. In 2005, millions were minted, especially at the Denver Mint, marked by the small d. So how does a common coin become rare and insanely valuable? With over 1 billion made that year, you'd expect nothing special. But every now and then, one coin slips through the cracks, literally. In rare cases, mint errors turn everyday coins into collector's gold. The 2005 D Roosevelt dime that's rumored to be worth up to $1 million? It has one of the most extreme minting errors ever recorded. We're talking double strikes, missing layers, wrong metal planchets, even coins struck on foreign blanks. Combine that with perfect uncirculated condition, and boom, you've got a numismatic unicorn. Some of these error coins, when authenticated and graded by top services like PCGS or NGC, have fetched six-figure sales, and experts believe a perfectly preserved, extreme error 2005 D dime could break the $1 million mark. So how do you find one? Look for these signs: off-center strike, where part of the design is missing, wrong metal, a dime that looks like it's copper, bronze, or golden, missing elements, like no edge reading, missing layers, or floating heads, mirror finish or proof-like surfaces that don't belong on circulation coins. Grab your pocket change, coin jars, and rolls from the bank. Your fortune could be hiding in plain sight. In recent years, error coin collecting has exploded. One rare dime sold for $138,000 in a major auction, and specialists believe a 2005 D with the right error and pristine condition could cross $1 million soon, especially as collectors battle for unique pieces. As demand skyrockets, rare coins are becoming alternative investments, and that humble dime in your drawer? It might just be your golden ticket. So next time you get change, look twice. Because one lucky 2005 D Roosevelt dime could change your life. Hit like if you're checking your coins tonight. Subscribe for more hidden treasure tips, coin values, and crazy stories from the world of money. Got a strange coin? Drop a comment. I might feature yours next. 2013 Roosevelt dime minted in Philadelphia, and why coin collectors are on the edge of their seats hunting for a very specific version of it. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt after his death. It's one of the most common coins in America. So, why would a 2013 dime be any different? Over the years, there have been a few dimes that slipped through the cracks, literally. Rare errors, misstrikes, double dies, small mistakes that turn everyday coins into collector's gold. In 2013, the Philadelphia Mint released millions of dimes. But somewhere in that sea of coins, something happened. One or more error coins, possibly a misaligned die, a double die averse, or even a wrong planchet strike, may have made it out into circulation. And those coins? They're believed to be worth a small fortune. Some experts speculate that if an error is severe enough, and unique, it could fetch 6 figures or more at auction. Some rumors even go as high as $1 million, depending on the story behind it. Now, let's separate hype from reality. Regular 2013 P dimes in circulated condition? They're worth 10 cents. A pristine MS-68 graded dime? Maybe $10 to $50. But the real treasure comes in with certified mint errors. Some error dimes from other years have sold for thousands, and a few have approached 6-figure bids. That's why this mystery surrounding the 2013 P has everyone buzzing. One dime allegedly found in Georgia with a dramatic planchet error had a collector valuing it well above $100,000. While there's no verified sale at exactly $1 million, it's not impossible in the rare coin world. History shows us that when rarity meets demand, prices skyrocket. So, how can you find one? Start by checking your pockets, jars, and old coin rolls. You can still request dime rolls to sort through. A jeweler's loupe or digital microscope will help spot subtle errors. Understanding coin conditions can make a huge difference. If you think you've struck gold, contact NGC or PCGS. Even if your 2013 dime isn't worth $1 million, coin collecting can still be incredibly rewarding. Whether it's a freak mint error or a once-in-a-lifetime find, the 2013 P Roosevelt dime reminds us all of one thing: treasure can be hiding in plain sight. So the next time you get a dime and change, look closer. It might be the one that changes your life. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe for more coin stories, and comment below. Have you ever found a rare coin? 2014 D Roosevelt dime. What makes it special? What makes it valuable? And what might just be a myth? You're watching your home for coin collecting secrets, numismatic history, and rare coin discoveries. Hit that like button and let's uncover the truth. First, let's talk facts. The 2014 Roosevelt dime with the D Mint mark was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the busiest mints in the US. Yep, over $1 billion. That means this coin is incredibly common, or is it? So why are people saying this dime is worth $1 million? Let's break down the origins of this wild claim. It all started with viral posts and auction listings showing outrageous price tags. Some of these posts claimed the 2014 D dime is part of a mint error or even a once-in-a-lifetime variety coin. But is there any truth to it? In numismatics, value comes from 3 things: rarity, condition, and error. Let's explore each of these in the context of the 2014 D dime. The 2014 D dime is not rare by default. Unless you have a strange variation, you're holding just 10 cents. Perfect condition coins, graded MS-68 or MS-69, can sell for $100 to $500 at auction. PCGS has graded only a few in MS-69. That's where it gets interesting. In one case, a top-grade 2014 D dime sold for over $800. But that's still a far cry from $1 million. Some error coins, like double strikes, off-center strikes, or die caps, can fetch thousands. But verified mint error 2014 D dimes are extremely rare. Let's address the big question: is a 2014 D Roosevelt dime worth $1 million? Short answer? No. At least, not without a verifiable mint error or historically significant variation. Many of these high-dollar listings are designed to go viral or mislead. The coin itself is not rare, and without a certification from PCGS or NGC, it's just hype. That said, there are valuable versions of the 2014 D dime. Here's how to check yours. Check for visible errors, off-center strike, doubling, die cracks. Examine coin condition. Look for zero wear and mirror-like finish. Get it graded by PCGS or NGC if it looks flawless or unusual. Search for full bands on the torch, a sign of high strike quality. A dime in MS68 full bands condition can be worth several $100s, and that's real market value. Let's look at some real auction sales of 2014 D Roosevelt dimes. This proves that while there is value in exceptional examples, there's no confirmed sale of $1 million 2014 D dime. Don't fall for clickbait. If you find a 2014 D dime, it's a cool modern coin, but unless it's flawless or has a dramatic error, it's just lunch money. Have you checked your change lately? Who knows what treasure might be hiding in plain sight? Subscribe for more deep dives into coin mysteries, rare finds, and how you can build a valuable collection. If you learned something new, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment. What's the most valuable coin you've ever found? 2015 at the Denver Mint. That's the little D mark you'll find. Some say there's one out there worth 7 figures. But is that true? What would make a modern dime so valuable? Let's uncover the facts, the myths, and everything in between. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Over the years, collectors have searched for key dates, mint errors, and varieties, the secret ingredients to a coin's extraordinary value. Modern dimes usually aren't rare, but every now and then, one stands out. In 2015, the Denver Mint produced over 1.4 billion Roosevelt dimes. So why would one be worth $1 million? There's no known major error listed in official guides. But rumors began circulating in late 2020 about an ultra-rare 2015 D Roosevelt dime with a dramatic minting error, possibly a double strike, broad strike, or even a wrong planchet coin. If such an error exists, especially in pristine condition, it could be the only one of its kind. That's what makes collectors and investors go crazy. Let's break it down. For any coin to be worth close to $1 million, you need 3 things. Usually a unique mint error or a variety never seen before. Collectors fighting over ownership. Often graded MS68 or higher by services like PCGS or NGC. Some reports claim a 2015 D dime was submitted to grading and came back as a never-before-seen error in nearly perfect mint state. Whether it sold for $1 million or not remains unconfirmed, but it's enough to send shockwaves through the numismatic world. Here's the truth. As of now, there's no public auction record showing a 2015 D Roosevelt dime selling for $1 million. But just because it hasn't gone public doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Some believe a private collector purchased it quietly. Others say it's a hoax. But here's the real takeaway. Rare coins are found every single day by people just like you. If you've got a 2015 D dime in your pocket or collection, here's what to look for. And if you think you've found something special, submit it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. Don't clean it. Don't scratch it. Preserve it carefully. Have you ever found a coin with an insane error? Or maybe you've got a 2015 D dime you want to show the world? Drop a comment below, send us a picture, and join the hunt for hidden treasure in your change. 2017 Roosevelt dime with a D mint mark that some claim is worth over $1 million. Sounds crazy, right? Well, stick around because we're unpacking the myths, the facts, and showing you exactly what to look for. Let's find out if your spare change could be your big break. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more rare coin finds every week. The Roosevelt dime has been a staple of American currency since 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The D mint mark you see on coins like this one means it was minted in Denver. In 2017, billions of dimes were produced. Yes, billions. So what makes this specific one so special? So where did this $1 million rumor even come from? Around 2021, a listing popped up on eBay claiming a 2017 D Roosevelt dime was one of a kind and priced at, you guessed it, over $1 million. But here's the catch: there was no official grading, no verified error, and no authentication. Collectors were skeptical. Some thought it was a troll, others believed it might be a double die or off-metal strike. But did it sell? Not quite. Still, the buzz it created got people digging through their change. Let's clear this up. A regular 2017 D dime is worth exactly 10 cents. But if it has a rare mint error, such as a double die, an off-metal strike, or a dramatic misalignment, then you're talking real value. In some cases, those can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Professional grading from PCGS or NGC is essential if you think your coin is rare. They can spot legitimate errors, and error coins are a hot collector's market. Let's talk numbers. A perfect condition MS68 2017 D Roosevelt dime, graded by PCGS, might fetch $10 to $50 from a collector. Not bad for a dime, but nowhere near $1 million. Error examples? A few known 2017 D dimes with struck through grease errors or die chips have sold for around $50 to $100. But so far, no officially verified $1 million specimen has been recorded. So, if you're checking your 2017 D dimes at home, here's what to do. Look for doubling on the date or letters. Examine for off-center strikes or missing elements. Check the weight. A standard dime should weigh 2.27 grams. Use a loupe or USB microscope for tiny details. And if you think you've found something weird, do not clean the coin. It could lower its value. Send it in for grading instead. So is the 2017 D Roosevelt dime worth $1 million? Probably not. But could a rare error version be worth a few hundred? Absolutely. The only way to know is to look closely and do your research. Have you found anything strange in your change? Let us know in the comments. And who knows, maybe your coin is the real deal. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more treasure hunting tips, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next rare coin spotlight. 2018 D Roosevelt dime: how a 10-cent coin turned into a millionaire's dream. Why the 2018 D dime is so special, how you can identify it, and how one of these reportedly sold for over $1 million. Stay till the end to learn how to check your own coins at home, and maybe uncover a treasure in your pocket. The Roosevelt dime was first minted in 1946, right after President Franklin D. Roosevelt passed away. It replaced the Mercury dime and has been in production ever since. Most modern dimes aren't worth more than 10 cents. Even older silver ones are worth only a few bucks unless they're in pristine condition or have errors. In 2018, the Denver Mint released hundreds of millions of Roosevelt dimes. The D mark under the year stands for Denver. Nothing unusual, right? But among them, a very small number, perhaps just one or two, had something incredibly unique. A mint error that makes it one of a kind. Reports suggest a major double die obverse or a transitional error was found on a 2018 D Roosevelt dime. This could involve misstruck lettering, off-metal composition, or a proof die used on circulation coins. Imagine a dime struck on a nickel planchet, or with a misaligned die. These are the types of mistakes that collectors go crazy for. One such coin is rumored to have sold in a private collector's circle for over $1 million. Though records are scarce, insiders in the coin community have reported and verified the coin's legitimacy. If you want to find one of these hidden gems, here's what to look for. Even the tiniest difference could mean thousands, or millions, of dollars. And yes, most of these coins slip through unnoticed. Now, before you get too excited, let's clear something up. Not every 2018 D dime is worth a fortune. Most are worth face value. Always verify with a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. If you think you've got something special, get it authenticated before selling. And hey, if you've got jars of old coins lying around, now is the time to check. Who knows, the next millionaire might be watching this video right now. Subscribe for more rare coin guides and let me know in the comments, what's the rarest coin you own? Bonus! I'm giving away a professional coin magnifier to one lucky commenter. Just like, subscribe, and drop a money bag emoji in the comments. Coins connect us to history, and sometimes, they connect us to fortune. 2021 Roosevelt dime, and why one version of it could be worth up to $1 million. Face screaming in fear, so let's start with the basics. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The 2021 D dime was struck at the Denver Mint, hence the D Mint mark. Millions of these were minted, over 1.3 billion, to be exact. So what makes one of them potentially worth a fortune? Let's find out. Now here's where it gets interesting. Most 2021 D dimes are only worth their face value, 10 cents. But a rare error variety, possibly even a unique prototype or double die, has been rumored to exist, and it could be worth hundreds of thousands or even $1 million to the right collector. Let's talk about what types of errors to look for. Look at the inscriptions "In God We Trust" or the date. If you see noticeable doubling, that's a good sign. If the design is misaligned, it becomes highly collectible. This makes the coin look coppery instead of silver. These are extremely rare but very valuable. Die caps, broad strikes, and strike-through errors, all of these can bring premium value. So where does the $1 million claim come from? There's a story circulating in the coin community about a 2021 D Roosevelt dime with an extraordinary mint error, possibly a one-of-a-kind off-metal strike on a foreign or experimental planchet, struck at Denver, while the coin hasn't appeared in public auctions. Some experts speculate that if verified and authenticated by services like PCGS or NGC, this coin could fetch 7 figures at auction due to its uniqueness and modern rarity. Think about the 2004 Wisconsin quarter with the extra leaf. Some of those sold for $6,000 plus. A true, one-of-a-kind mint mistake in a modern dime? That's a big deal. Now, here's how you can find out if you're holding a treasure. Examine every 2021 D dime you get in change. Use a jeweler's loupe or digital microscope. You're looking for doubling, misalignment, or wrong coloration. If you think you have something unusual, do not clean the coin. Cleaning can destroy its value. Send it in to PCGS, NGC, or Annex for grading and authentication. And hey, get a second opinion from online communities or a local coin dealer. Let's talk numbers. Normal 2021 D Roosevelt dimes are worth $100-500 for basic off-center strikes, $1,000-5,000 for dramatic double die or missing clad layer, and possibly up to $1 million for a unique, authenticated mint mistake. The market for modern errors is growing. Collectors are no longer just chasing old coins, they want modern rarities too.